this out. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Oh my goodness. What the hell? Fucking flipping out, dude. What the hell? What the fuck? What the hell? That is weird. What the? That was the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, it is June 18th, 2015, and the sky is broken. Look at this. Look at these bands of light going through here. So fantastic. What is going on with the sky? It's after sunset. The sun set a few minutes ago, and then this color just started to intensify. Quite amazing what is going on in this world. I've never seen anything like this. I saw something similar last year, but just fantastic.
The stated goal of climate engineering, again, everybody wants to know why, and there's a lot of answers to that question. A lot of people want to put climate engineering in this box or that box, but it's not just this or that, it's this and that and many other things. Climate modification has been going on a large scale since at least the late 40s. We have enough historical documentation to prove that. There are many aspects to geoengineering. And again, for those who don't know exactly what it is, it's the manipulation of Earth's weather systems. There's no speculation. This is not theory. We have lab tests from around the globe to prove this fact. So when we have these kind of programs going on, for the length of time they've been going on, the effects start to become catastrophic. Along with these programs, the saturation of the atmosphere with conductive, toxic, metallic particulates. There are other elements to climate engineering that work in conjunction with that, to manipulate those particulates. Most of you have probably heard of HAARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. HAARP is an ionosphere heater. If you think your cell phones are dangerous, the ionosphere heaters are much more dangerous. There's at least 2 to 3 dozen of these large ground-based facilities around the globe. Some of them can transmit 3.5 billion watts of power into the atmosphere. Available data indicates that they can heat the atmosphere to 15,000 degrees Fahrenheit or more, the ionosphere. Why would they do this? Back to how are they modifying the weather? So that causes changes in pressure. They can manipulate the jet stream. And now we live in a scenario where so much weather modification is going on that literally we are at the point now where we have no natural weather. When you taint any part of the system, you taint the entire system. And the fallout, again, from these programs is so immense that those in power will do anything they can to hide this for as long as they can, for obvious reasons. We have collaboration between global governments. We know this collaboration is going on. In fact, when they have climate meetings, like we've had in Cancun and Copenhagen, we've noted aluminum futures increasing 25 to 30% after these meetings. They're not talking about cutting carbon. They're making backroom deals to ramp up climate engineering even more. And these systems can only harm the planet, just like a pharmaceutical treatment, as has been talked about during this whole event. Take this for that, and by the way, here's 20 things that will happen if you do. The planet's no different. So the downstream effect right now is absolutely horrific. Who would do this? It's a question many people want to know. All roads lead back to those who print the money, those who start the wars, those who can fund anything they want. And we know that since 1993, the Pentagon can't account for $8.5 trillion. How do you lose $8.5 trillion? And that's simply what we know about. So those in power, again, can fund anything they want. All roads lead back to the central bankers. That's who controls the military. How long has this been going on? Again, since the late 40s. That's a long time to manipulate the weather. Most of us here in this room have never experienced truly natural weather, and the weather system is much more malleable than people have been led to believe. They've been led to believe you can't control the weather, you can't harm the weather, you can't alter the weather. This is an absolute lie. Why would they manipulate these systems? Again, solar radiation management, the primary stated purpose is to block some of the sun's incoming thermal radiation. It's created what's called global dimming. We know now from science study that 20 to 25% of the sun's direct rays no longer reach the surface of the planet. That's how much direct sunlight is being eliminated. We know we have weather warfare going on around the globe, and any form of climate modification is weather warfare. And any form of climate modification is also biological warfare. Whatever they put up there comes down on us. And we're breathing it, and we know we're breathing it. There's no speculation. This is not theory. We have lab tests from around the globe to prove this fact.
This is serious blocking of the sunset, and perfectly clear sky all around, almost, except we have some floating black clouds back here, a couple. There you go. Black clouds. What are they, and what are they doing there? Okay, so black clouds there, and then this incredible blocked sunset. Can anyone see the sunset anywhere in the world anymore? Is it possible? I don't know. Blocked.
Is it? It's floating there. It's like something shooting at the side of it. That's certainly interesting.
Look at it moved. Look at that thing. It disappeared and moved. Look what this thing is in the sky. Sitting right over somebody's house in the sky. And you can't even see it, only on the camera. It's cloaking itself, it's disappearing, it's changing, it's moving from side to side. It's flying left and right. It has other entities around